7. Today we're looking at making our vegetable couscous. So for this you're going to need 100 grams of couscous. I've already weighed mine out. Make sure that goes straight into a bowl. Tomato, cucumber, pepper, yellow, red or orange or green, whichever one you prefer. Some spring onion, a stock cube, a vegetable stock cube, a sharp knife, chopping board, jug and a kettle. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to make sure you've washed your hands, and also you're going to put the kettle on at the same time. Once you've boiled your kettle, you're going to pop your stock cube straight into your jug. Okay, you're then going to measure out 175 ml of boiling water. Be really careful when you do this because obviously it's going to be really hot. Make sure that you know where the milliliters is on your jug, and then you're going to measure that out. Once you've poured in that water, you're going to give it a stir using a spoon. Until it's all completely dissolved. Okay, you will see bits in it. That is just because of the bits that are in the stock cube, okay, which are vegetables, okay, herbs. So make sure you give that a stir and make sure that it is completely dissolved. So once that is all dissolved, you're going to pour it straight over your couscous, and then you're just going to leave it. Don't touch it, okay? Just leave it, and the couscous will absorb all of that water and that stock, okay? So make sure that the water has covered your couscous, and then just leave it to one side. You're then going to chop up all your vegetables, okay, into small, fairly similar sizes, okay, because you don't want it being really big, really massive in your couscous. You want to have lots of small different bits so it looks a nice colour and you get lots of different bits when you eat your couscous. Okay, so we're going to chop up our cucumber. Remember, using our bridge hole to start with. Knife goes through the middle and all the way down. Okay, so we've got our two halves. Okay, you're then going to cut it into small sections, into half moons, all the way down using my claw grip. Okay, making sure they're fairly equal sizes. Once you've done that, you're then going to cut them in half again. So stack them all up, okay? Make sure that you squeeze them tight together, and you're just going to cut them in half again. So I then have quarters, okay? So I then have got quarters of my cucumber. Okay, do that with both halves and then just leave it to one side. So that's your cucumber cut up. We're then going to cut up our pepper like we did the other day for our dippy divers. We're going to cut it up using the same method. So if you've already got a half, that's brilliant. If you've got a whole one, again, remember, push the middle in, allow it to pop, pull it apart and get rid of that middle bit. We're going to then cut it up. So again, using our claw grip, hold it nice and tight. Okay, we're going to cut it into our long sections to start with. And then we're going to cut it up, try and getting fairly similar sizes to our cucumber. So again, if it's got that white bit in the middle, we want to get rid of that. So just cut that bit out, and that bit's going to be thrown in the bin. Again, same with that bit. And there's another bit. So let's get rid of all of that. So we're going to cut it. So again, it's the same size as our cucumber. Okay, so with your sections, all you're going to do is just cut it up using your claw grip. Okay, making sure that we don't cut our fingers. Okay, remember, we don't want it too chunky. Okay, because that's all that we'll then end up having in our couscous. Okay, but try and get them similar sizes to our cucumber. Have a go at that. So the final thing that we're going to cut up is our spring onion. So you want to cut off the roots. You don't want to be eating those aren't very nice. Cut those off. And then you're going to take off the outside leaf, and then you're going to cut so you get rid of the end bits as well. Those bits don't have much flavour. And then all you're going to do is you're just going to go down all the way, cutting up your spring onion into small little sections. Okay, so try and get them nice and even, using our claw hold, cutting it up, similar size all the way down. Keep moving it. Okay, so you don't get near your fingers, you keep moving the spring onion. And then you should have a lot of nice little round circles. Okay, just like that. That is all your vegetables then cut up. So the final thing for us to do is to fluff up our couscous. So my couscous has absorbed all that water that I have put in, and it smells really, really good. So I'm going to use a fork, and I'm just going to break up all of that couscous so it's not stuck together. So as you can see, it's now all become nice and fluffy. Okay, I'm then going to add all my vegetables into that couscous. Just pick it up and pop it straight in there. I'm then going to use my fork again to mix all that vegetable into our couscous. So as you can see, I've just popped it all in. Okay, give it a good old mix. And that is all mixed in together. Okay, to add an extra little touch to it, you can add some chopped apricots if you've got them. Okay, I'm going to add some raisins because I like some raisins in my couscous. So I'm just going to pour a few in there. Okay, just to give it a little bit of extra flavour, a little bit different. Okay, so I've just poured some in there and I'm just going to mix it all up. Okay, at this stage, you can add some low-fat dressing to your couscous if you wish. Okay, you don't have to. Okay, I'm going to add a squeeze of lemon to mine. Okay, just to give it that little bit of zing. So I'm just going to cut off a slice of lemon. Make sure I don't get any pips in there because I don't want to be eating those. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of a squeeze with the lemon. And another mix just to get all those juices in there. And there you have one healthy looking, delicious couscous for your family. Give it a go. Don't forget to send us some pictures of what you have made. Enjoy!